Hello, my name is Joshua Fernandez, and today I am solving Freecodecamp's intermediate algorithms problem, sum all odd Fibonacci numbers. And for this problem, we are given a positive integer, num, and we have to return the sum of all odd Fibonacci numbers that are less than equal to num. Okay, so for example, here we start out with 1 and 1. And then to get the next Fibonacci number in the sequence, you add the last number and the second to last number, and that'll give you the next number in the sequence, which would be the new last number. So this would now 2 would be the last number and 1 would be the second to last number. Then you would add them to get the new last number, and then you add this last number to the second to last number, and then you get the new last number, a new last number of 8, and then you just do the same thing again. And so we're just gonna create a variable called last num, set it equal to 1, and then var second to last num equal to 0, and then we have to get the total of all the Fibonacci numbers that are less than or equal to num. So it's not that the total has to be less than num, it's that the last number in the Fibonacci sequence that's going to be added to the total is less than num. Okay, so var, I'm going to explain this later on, it's going to make more sense. Var total is equal to 0, and we're going to do a while loop. And by the way, if you hear like noise in the background, that's just the impeachment voting. The House is voting for the impeachment of Donald Trump right now, so it's a momentous moment in history as I'm recording this video. But anyway, so we're gonna create a while loop, and while last number is less than or equal to num, then while last number, so the last number is less than or equal to num, right? Because we want to return the sum of all odd Fibonacci numbers that are less than or equal to num, right? So that's why our while loop only iterates while our last number is less than or equal to num. So we're gonna have an if statement. If last num modulus 2 is not equal to 0, so that checks if it's an odd number. If last num is an odd number, if it is an odd number, then we're gonna add that to our total. So total plus equal to last num. Okay? Because we want to return the sum of all odd Fibonacci numbers. So we got to check if it's odd, and if it is, we're going to add that to our total. So basically we're just going to continue adding our last num to our total, and then we're going to increase over here. We're going to increase our last num so it's going to be last num is going to be equal to last num plus the previous number plus the second to last num. So last num plus equal to second to last num. Okay, and then we want the second to last num to be equal to last num before this operation, right? So second to last num is going to be equal to last num minus second to last num. Okay. Yeah, so this second to last num is going to be equal to what was last num before we added it to second to last num, before we did this operation here. So then we can return total, and that should pass. Oh, something is wrong. Oh, right here, last num. This needs to be capital here. And let's console.log this. Console.log the function call. Okay, it should work. Yep, it passes. Cool. And by the way, this is Freecodecamp's solution to sum all odd Fibonacci numbers. My solution was the previous video. I was not satisfied with my solution. I did not like my solution. I felt like it was too complicated. I felt like this is more simple. It's more simple and it's faster. So I just wanted to show this one in addition to my solution, because I really do like I think the solution's a lot better. So that is intermediate algorithm scripting sum all odd Fibonacci numbers. The next problem is that I'm solving will be intermediate algorithm scripting sum all primes. Okay, so thank you for watching.